Well, nothing interesting happened in the start of the stream, so hopefully if I make a video cut of the NieR speedrun, the first 2 minutes of this video doesn't matter. Because I forgot to hit fucking record, damn it. I can't be fucked downloading a whole VOD for 2 minutes of footage, so I'm just gonna start recording now and see where it goes.
Good.
Alright. This could potentially be a big time sink. I'm hoping it's not though.
This room truly contains the power to control all magic. I can use it to cure my eyes.
If we could heal both Emil and Kaine at once, it would be quite an achievement. Two birds with one, stone, as they say.
Wow, Weiss. I didn't think you cared.
Perhaps this tone is getting a bit sappy in his old age.
We need to go to the study. Alright. Back in the fucking slow-ass mansion again, with the fixed camera. It's giving Xenosaga 1 vibes, and not the good ones. Wait, no, we're not going to the study. We're going to the court.
It should be right around here somewhere.
Warning. If so...
Emil.
No.
I get some sushi for lunch. Drew's Chronicles Part 2.
Something, right.
Maybe bitch default spin sucks.
Emil is...
Why can I not remember where this fucking keycard is? Come on, Emil. Alright, I've been the South Australia keycard. No, Fang of the Twins, hang on. Alright. Spin to win, really? Get him.
It would.
Spinning to win. That's the name of the game. Come on down. Holy shit, I'm about to die. Alright. Fucking maze, alright. Just get him through! Be helpful. Knock him down. Open. Shoot from. I actually do a little bit of a word edit. Oh my god, Xenosaga just permanently fucked me up. Dude. I'm used to the button, so I keep backing out of menus. Come on. We're killing babies.
Emil is falling behind.
Oh, shut up. Come on, laddie.
Emil.
Give me the fucking key card. Alright.
Emil.
I don't care. Speed up, you little baby bitch. Come on. Okay. Yeah. I forget if Emil's sister is here or if that's after kind of. I think it should be here though.
What the?
I think most of these fights are completely optional, so I don't know why I've been doing them. As I have that sweet baby XP.
Emil is.
Fuck him. You'll be fine.
We can't leave Emil behind.
Get him down. Oh shit. Another one. Why Lance?
You're
Damn. Oh, save point. Yeah, this is more than doable. I highly doubt that I fuck around for 10 hours, especially when I'm trying to finish in 5. Alright. Okay, cool. That's right, still need magic. Oh, Dark Execution. Give me Lance.
hurry! There's still time to save him.
I know there is.
Magic is the only way to damage this one.
Fuck. In hell. Do I have any magic items? No.
This thing's way too quick.
Come on.
Stay your weapons. Such attacks will hurt Emil as well.
How is magic any different?
He is highly resistant to it.
Then let's kill that thing with magic and get Emil out of there!
Come on. The stair. Alright. Fucking hell. I think I blitzed this fight on my initial run through it, so kind of ironic the easy mode version is taking longer, but I guess I don't have any of my magic items or anything like that, so.
Emil, we're coming for you!
Come back to us.
That's not very effective.
A physical blow would doubtless harm the boy. We must use magic to defeat this beast.
Please! Please! Ah! I'm not even at the fucking convergence point. I should have just played this fight last week. Almost half an hour and this isn't looking too good. We'll see.
If this is,
Yo, he looks fucking sick. Yes, save my progress. Back in the library, and this is where the convergence point is.
Whenever I interact.
Alright.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today. My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Come on. Come on. Build the boy down. Got him. There we go.
Alive.
Shit. Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep.
Don't care.
Emil's unflagging kindness.
Let me skip.
Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all. Are you kidding me?
What?
Never.
We should.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Sleep well, and
Hey,
Oh, I
understand.
pretty.
Oh, sorry.
You let.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, look.
Stop.
Yeah, you're.
Up.
But,
Then we go back to the ancient place?
how excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind us.
the faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
Alright. No, red bag, man. Alright. Lost Shrine, rip off.
The Lost Shrine's up ahead, just past this cave.
Oh, that's the fucking waterfall. Long climb. I don't know, if it was just the first part, I might have considered making this into a full video, but I don't know. Don't really have much to talk about today, really. Already got all of my Saga chat out of the way, so there's not much I can just discuss in my free time. With Saga 2 starting next, no, not next week, 2 weeks from now, so that'll be pretty sick. It's to be expected though, I'm starting 2 hours earlier than usual. People got shit to do. Probably should have specified that my follower goal for component cables is specifically for PS2 games. I'm not like. I guess we can use it for Wii stuff later as well, and Xbox 360 if I feel like it. So Xbox 360, I'd probably just be better off using HDMI. Come on.
This is all too easy.
Push through. Okay. Almost fucked up there. The fucking shades outside, Jesus. And up on the wrong way. No more block puzzles, please. Fucking annoying. Come on, dude. Why? It was an attempt. I'd never considered smashing them before. Alright, I actually have to fight these ones. All the armored ones, so annoying. Just go away! Come on. Shoot him down, please. him down. Too easy.
Kaine, Emil, look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Fun.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil.
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough.
This... We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick him aside.
Kick the puppies. Fucking hate dogs. You didn't hear that, right? Okay, good. I don't know, I might turn the NieR clips into a series of shorts, but I don't think I can get a full video out of it. Yo! Oh fuck yeah, I'm using this. This is the NieR weapon.
This is...
Who the fuck is still you? Come here.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Foolish creatures. You cannot hope to best me.
Get him?
Little bastards just keep coming.
These creatures cannot abide the sun. Lure them into the light.
They really don't bring up the shades and sun part all that much in the game, do they? Unless there's some crazy lore revelation ending C, D, or E that I haven't seen yet. Come on, Beast Lord.
Kaine! Hurry! Strike it down! It's Kaine's shade!
We've no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back! Kaine, please! Come back to us!
Now, pin her down.
It's do or die time!
Emil!
Get him! Come on!
Oh dear.
Alright. There she go. I think this might be time to speed up streams.
Over here.
Alright. One of 5. I think the wolf one shouldn't take too long. The text one ideally shouldn't take too long, but it all depends on my luck and reading comprehension.
It's a cipher of some kind.
Can you...
This frat given there the loyal but
The robotics
we-
one might take a
It's a-
decent
Yeah, we're-
chunk of time.
Check.
I don't know, this is more than doable in
oh
4.5 hours. Forest of Myth, get the worst part out of the way first.
blasted dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare. I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
What?
The divide.
Did you? Why do it?
We have the grass, the trees.
You let.
Ah! Alright, deep green eyes. Green 33. Alright.
What in the? I don't. I just with unless. Perhaps.
Really? This stream of my fucking stream would be some promo bullshit. Well, banned. That's upsetting. And once again, Zilla is not here for fucking mob privilege. Though I guess he's only here for the Xeno stuff, so that's perfectly fine.
the junkie. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Oh,
Off.
what?
Oh,
It's what is you? Not the. No, I haven't heard. Just,
yeah.
I thought. It, I'm. You. I'm. You. What can I help you with? Come.
To be expected, but just wanted to check anyways. Oh, the broken iron will. Okay, gotcha. Gotta finish iron will.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake of his sibling. Do you think he was ever truly happy?
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
Now I'm a bit nervous because I forget where to go. No! Get him. Get him. Alright, hoping this one drops to Memory Alley. Okay, there we go. Memory Alley. Move on. Here we go. Nope. There we go. We got the Memory Alley. So we leave. Why am I being messaged? That's a long ass distraction. Fucking hell, I'm stop getting distracted or I'm not gonna finish this. Wait, huh? Oh, I never gave him the fucking memory alloy, god damn it. Keep getting distracted by dumb shit.
And sit. Well, this no that would.
Maybe very well.
anything?
That dip.
No, I just.
The
area, huh? All right, let's go see the chief.
This is where the airy stuff happens? Alright.
I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
Home? That place is a shithole.
Don't be so nervous, Kaine. We'll protect you.
I got me taken care of. Worry about protecting yourself.
Good evening. Hello, Vladislava. It's good to see ya. I think I'm horrifically behind pace. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this. I only have 3.5 hours, roughly. How you been? Wait. What am I doing? Visit the chief. Alright. Got the shitty merchants down there. Not so much as valuable at all. Been really good. Went out drinking like crazy last night. Just relaxing as I'm off work right now. What about yourself? Nothing much really. I just got off of a very busy string of shifts at work, so I'm just getting the NieR streams done, so I don't have to worry about them. I'm worried that I might not be on pace. I'm hoping I am, but if I'm not, then I can probably just do a short backup one on Thursday or something to finish it off. And then when I'm done with this, I'm probably going to be moving to Saga 2 in a few weeks, and then I have next week off as well, so that'll be nice. It's good to hear you're doing well.
Beware, this man is a shade.
Damn it! It's a trap!
I figured as much.
Alright, time to kill this innocent civilization of people.
They've been possessed somehow.
Typical NieR
Keep
things.
your guard up. Others are surely lurking nearby.
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
Get him.
Kaine, the villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some still human, so be careful.
Ah! Get up. I haven't really been on my A game today. I had to wake up early to get this stream started, and I probably should have just decided. I probably should have just not and chosen to do like a second stream on Thursday instead.
Kill them! Kill them now!
No! You've got to stop this! We're trying to save you from the shades! Please, you have to stop!
Emil!
We need to get out of here. Kaine! Kaine, get up! Hurry!
Stop this at once!
Alright.
Leave us in peace!
Damn.
I can't tell who's human anymore.
New word. I'm trying to think about what I still have to do. So I've done the Lost Forest segment, I've done the first half of the Junkie section. Would love to see you actually speedrun this game one day. I only tried speedrunning once, fun time. I do want to speedrun something at some point. There's a reason I put it in quotation marks though. This isn't an actual speedrun so much as I just joke about it. There's an achievement in this game which requires you to beat ending A within 15 in-game hours. Well, not in-game, within 15 real hours.
Oh God, help us!
So I've just pretty much been chipping away at it. Because I didn't want to do it in my own time because it sounded boring. I wanted people to talk to and stuff like that. Definitely seems like it could be an interesting game to speedrun. Just never really considered what game I am gonna speedrun if I do. There are a few I have in mind. I think as far as actual speedruns go, I've only done one. I did Mario Odyssey. I forgot to hit record and start stream, because of course I did, and that was like 2 years ago? Uh-oh. Okay, I saved it somehow. And that was like 2-ish years ago, but my whole goal was just don't be on the last page of the leaderboards. So naturally, I was on the last page of the leaderboards by 1 second.
Emil!
Alright!
Didn't feel too proud about that one. Kinda glad I didn't record it, but I would be open to giving just a Mario game another go. I'm trying to think about what other stuff I'd want to speedrun. Feels like everything would be very competitive though. I'll definitely give it a go on stream someday, but for now I think I'm just going to stick to standard playthroughs. Alright. I feel like a Xeno game could be very likely. It'll have to be one of the Blade games though. I feel like Saga and Gears have too much early 2000s game design in them to warrant doing consistently because of all the RNG and just other annoying design decisions.
Put down that weapon, please! I beg of you!
Oh my god, stop begging, stop whining. Just die, bro, come on, it's not hard.
Get them!
Alright. What happened to the If you do New Game Plus one of the Xenoblade games, it can be beaten in under an hour. I have considered doing a New Game Plus Xenoblade 2 run. The only issue is I'm pretty sure that requires a ton of setup to get specific blade combinations and stuff like that. New Game Plus for Xenoblade 1 could be pretty good as well. Actually, I don't know how competitive the category for 3 is either. I probably don't have it in me to do like a base game run of 3 at the very least, because that's like 6 hours if you play well. So for me it would probably be a full day thing, but 1 or 2 I'm definitely considering. Both of them have quite a decent bit of RNG. I'm probably going to end up doing 1 if I do a speedrun, just because from what I've seen it has the most interesting speedrun tech, even if I think that I'd have more fun with 2 on the grounds of it. Actually, I think I've considered doing 2 from time to time, but being my favorite game, I'm worried about getting too good at it. Because if I get too good at it, then it stops being challenging. New Game Plus for 3 is so boring, it's not funny. That makes a lot of sense. It kind of just reflects the quality of New Game Plus in 3 in general. New Game Plus in 3 is so pathetic. How did we go from 2's New Game Plus being unironically like one of the best New Game Pluses in any game to Xenoblade 3 where you get the ability to level down and nothing else? I hate New Game Plus. Like, it wasn't great in 1, but at least you got a cool weapon to sweep the game with. 3, you just get nothing. They never got the free DLC heroes. Where's my fucking Wamba, huh? I was waiting for that announcement for so long. Makes me reconsider how I thought the Xenoblade 2 free updates, because in my perception, Xenoblade 3 no, not 2. Sorry, 2. Xenoblade 2's New Game Plus Rare Blades and stuff like that, that was always like just extra added content they did afterwards because they felt like it. But now I've just started thinking, was it always planned to be that way and they just didn't have time for it? I remember the game didn't have it at launch. And it didn't really matter to me because it took me until April to beat the game. 4 months. Actually, speaking of Xenoblade 2, I don't have my Merc mission set up today. Hang on. No! Actually, I can leave the Merc missions, honestly. My Xenoblade 2 hours have gone up 60 since I did the last NieR stream. I have an issue called addiction, and I need to get over it. This boss is so annoying! This is where my lack of leveling and questing really just comes in a little painful. I forgot what the class name is, but the whole point is your skills are the moves of other monsters, and then you just use the same AoE spam move and one-shot everything. Ah, yes, the Soul Hacker. Actually, setting up a Soul Hacker build can be really fun, but it just trivializes the whole game. They really needed to nerf smash damage in 3, and they never got around to it for some reason. Not that I'm complaining, I feel like every Xeno game needs to have some degree of stupid broken bullshit, but the stupid broken bullshit in 3 is like, there's no weakness or counterbalance to it like there are in the other games, you know. 1 and 2, the broken stuff, you still have to play well and have a decent bit of luck. Saga 1 with the Erd Kaiser, it costs 60 EP to cast every time, so you at least need the items to restore it constantly, and for the other good builds, you still have to play well and go out of your way to get items for them and stuff. Don't know what dumb bullshit is in Saga 2 or 3, and I haven't experimented with Gears enough to know what broken stuff is in Gears, but I imagine you can probably do some insane stuff in 3 in Gears. When I looked on forums and stuff, everyone was talking about broken LE magic builds, but I never got around to setting that up. So I can't say for sure how viable those are. Probably though, because the game's been out since like late 90s, 2000s, whenever, and people are still saying it's broken. Let's know how to port or re-release. Thank you, Square Enix. Shit like this is the reason I think I'm not gonna finish it. One and 2 at least, you need a brain. For 3, you just press one button and go from point A to point B. In all fairness, Xenoblade 3, you do need a brain to actually make the setup. It just turns the game into a no-brain endeavor after the fact. I can understand why it would make a New Game Plus run in particular pretty boring, but seeing the super bosses just get melted on a standard playthrough, that shit's so satisfying. It's not like it's the only broken thing in Xenoblade. Like, at the very least, at least doing a Soul Hacker build, you get to see the big, like, you get to see the damage cap funny number. And you also get to see the enemies just melt in real time. Like, I don't know if it ever got patched out because I haven't tested it since. There's literally a glitch in Xenoblade 3, like a specific build, which just makes you invincible forever. A specific build with, infinite sword. Is it Infinite Sword? I forget. The one where Noah draws Lucky 7 because it gives you the invincibility effect, and then you just have your whole team as signifiers, just expanding the buffs with like Miyabi's talent art or whatever it is. And you can just get perma invincibility.
I'll keep it busy. You should be able to attack from behind.
Screenshot actually hurt my eyes a little bit.
Please, hurry.
Emil can handle this.
Alright, they go around the back. I still don't know how I'm gonna do my Blade streams when I get around to them. I feel like I have to do something to make each of the playthroughs interesting. But I don't know what yet. I think for one of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the original Wii version of the game, since it's the only one I've never actually played before, like on Wii hardware and everything. Because mostly I'd either do emulated playthroughs, play the 3DS one, or play the Wii U Virtual Console one. So I feel like that could be interesting, and I already have all my retro setup stuff because of the PS2, which could be fun. And then other than that, I can't really think of what I do. Tachyon Slash? I don't think it's Tachyon Slash specifically. It's when he actually pulls out the blade, you get an invincibility buff for like 60 seconds. And then by using Miyabi's talent art, you can extend the duration of buffs, and then something with Signifer just keeps it going. I don't know like the mechanical nature of the setup, I just know how it's set up and what it does. I feel like the other thing that would make a 2 New Game Plus speedrun is it's not like you can just sweep the whole game with Poppy Cutie Pie like you would with the Soul Hacker stuff in 3. Because unlike 3, 2 has restrictions on when you get your stuff back. You can't get Cutie Pie until you unlock QT at the end of Chapter 4, and etc. I guess you would still be able to just wipe tons of the game with Numa though.
Won't help anyone if we lose you here. God damn it!
This boss sucks. It is so annoying. I am losing my mind. That sounds pretty broken, lol. Hope it gets patched, but wouldn't be shocked if they didn't nerf it. They're probably not patching Xenoblade 3 anymore. I can't see any reason they'd want to update the game. Like, 3 is pretty much just done. I don't think it's getting any more updates. Which is kind of weird to think. Then again, 2 did get a random update supporting, like, Korean language. 3 years after it came out. During COVID, I think it was during 2020 or 2021. So you never know, there might be one random smaller update down the line, but doubt it though. Never got that free Mwamba hero, and despite the art book teasing them, we never got Nimue or Yorin either, which kinda sucks. I feel like they would have been really cool to have. Oh well.
Unless we slay the beast, all hope is lost.
Had to be probably my least favorite aspect of 3. The mishandling of bonus EXP since 2 came out is so stupid. It feels like it was made with such an obvious and clear intent. You can sacrifice your levels to get bonus EXP at the cost of being able to go to special merchants in New Game Plus that give you really broken and fun shit to play around with. Like, that was super fun. Then in Xenoblade 1, they slightly improved it by making it so that you can level down during base game instead of New Game Plus, which helps with like leveling and preparation for bosses in case you want to play the game more like lore accurate or whatever. But they got rid of the traveling merchants, so New Game Plus lost its value. And then Xenoblade 3, they're like, fuck it, why don't we just do both of the bad things? You don't get to level down into New Game Plus, so have fun over leveling, and you don't get the free bonus EXP shit either, so have fun doing nothing in New Game Plus. Thank you, Monolith. You're an amazing company, but you make some very stupid decisions from time to time.
Emil, wait!
Right, that should be fragment 2 or fragment 3, hang on. Okay, we need 2. Also, Emil is dead. Uh-oh. If Xenoblade 4 ever happens, which I doubt, I hope they learn from their mistakes. Why would Xenoblade 4 not happen? I doubt they're going to learn from their mistakes, though. Monolith isn't the kind of company to learn from their mistakes so much as they are to completely get rid of the thing that caused the mistake and then make brand new mistakes. In the name of progression and being original, which I definitely respect, even if it leads to some mixed results. I know that the big thing going on at Monolith at the moment was that they, about a year or so, they started hiring specifically action game staff, to my knowledge, I think they're going to apply that to their new IP that has been hinted and teased for like years at this point, instead of Xenoblade. I can't see them getting, like, the thing that scares me is that Tetsuya Takahashi has shown on several occasions to be somewhat interested in the current progression of Final Fantasy, and more specifically its turn away from traditional combat to traditional combat to, what's it fucking called? The more action-based stuff. What would it even be about? I feel like lore-wise everything is already finished and would just mess it up. Any other context on stuff you can just find in Saga. But that's the point, isn't it? Obviously I don't have all the context of Saga, but what it looked like was that going forward, Blade is going to be a continuation of Saga, and with all of the questions that people were trying to ask Takahashi for the official release artwork, which I do have, but it's put away and I don't want to get it out. It seems like there's a lot of setup for lore that hasn't been answered, though as far as plot goes, I get it. I can't really think of any way they could make it a story. Make a story surrounding it? It'd be interesting to see, though. I think, and I keep in mind, I have no idea what happens in Saga 2 or 3, so I could be completely wrong, but if I had to take a guess, what follows up is probably going to be the Zohar or the Conduit's involvement, or fuckery. I have no idea. The Xeno series' future is in a very questionable place at the moment. I like to think some things are better left unknown and left to the viewer's imagination. I agree with that. But I was promised a definitive ending to 1 and 2, and I got an original story and tons of setup for Xenoblade 4 instead. I want to see that shit pulled through. I've been waiting too long for it to not be paid off. And this is like probably where the big split roads with the fan base is at the moment. The people who just want brand new stuff, and the people who want the old stuff. And I can definitely understand both perspectives, but at the same time, Saga fans have been waiting since 2006. For the end of Cosmos' narrative. So, give them one more game, maybe 2, to wrap things up, and then we can start getting to the brand new original stuff. I don't know, though. I'm excited for whatever comes next, honestly. I would like a brand new game or a follow-up. There's definitely room to explore, potential-wise. Like, when you think about it, Ionios was a fusion of 1 and 2's world, but whatever ended up happening to them isn't just going to be Ionios again. They can do another fusion of 1 and 2's world, but in a completely different way. Maybe follow up on fan feedback a bit. So instead of having the mergings, like the mergings that we had in Xenoblade 3, we could have brand new ones.
Hey there. Great.
Don't forget about the X fans that have not played the game, but want to if they don't have a Wii U, plus the eShop closed. Yeah, XCX, I don't know, I feel like XCX caused a bit of a ripple, because I don't doubt that at some point in development, the idea for Xenoblade X was definitely going to be that it was a far future follow-up to Xenoblade 1, because all of the random references and the folklore stuff and all that. But when Takahashi took note of the success of 1, and to some extent X, being one of the most successful games on the Wii U, I think he came to the realization that he just had to make the follow-up different. Then again, I am not Takahashi, so I couldn't say. And that's where we got Xenoblade 2 with all of the lore and the ties to Saga, and then we got 3 with the, like, direct confirmation and connections to Saga. We'll just have to wait and see how things go, though. I can understand why it would be a turn away for a lot of people. But at the same time, I don't think... It's actually really hard to think about what comes next. Which to some extent is what makes it exciting, but to another is what makes it very fucking terrifying. Especially with all of the recent fan-base drama that's been happening as well. I don't even want to get into that. That shit just makes me sad. I don't know. I think that the art book should have answered more questions than it did, but I can appreciate the fact that he left a lot of it vague as well. XCX is in a very precarious spot at the moment, because not only did the eShop close, but as of, like, I think yesterday, the servers are shut down as well. I wanted to get online, but I have been lending my younger cousin my Wii U so that he could play it, so I don't have it, so I couldn't jump on for one last time, which is a little bit of a shame, but I got to play it a few times when servers were still up, so that felt good. I trust whatever Tetsuya is working on, he will make the wait worth it. I guarantee, and this is probably just me being greedy, but I really don't think I can handle another 5-year wait. Like, I get that Xenoblade 1 fans had to... Seems weird. It seems like... I don't know. I don't want to say there's a pattern. I don't want to jinx anything, but the Xeno release schedule has undeniably been very inconsistent. Because it was... 1 came out, then it was a 5-year wait till X, then 2 until 2, 3 until Definitive Edition, and a further 2 until 3. So considering the gap between mainline games, it's a chunk of 7 and then 5 years. So it's probably going to be a big wait, but with the extra smaller stuff in between, we'll see. I think it's all going to depend on what Monolith Soft has cooking up besides Xenoblade 3. Like, obviously they're going to use the gap between 3 and 4 with the Klaus Saga, like, finished to, go ahead and get their new IP out the door. Use the gap in the market when they're not working on Xeno. And then, I don't know. I feel like Bandai's going to have us covered with Saga to some extent. Like, for Bandai to not release Saga within a year or 2 would just be really stupid, honestly. Because I already know that shit would sell so well. Alright. Saga hit. Saga hit. Honestly, even the existence of the potential Saga ports or remasters brings to question just how is it gonna happen? You know? Because I feel like the entire plot of Xenoblade 4 is going to revolve around how flexible Bandai are with lending the Saga IP to Monolith Soft. I'm not gonna assume that they're gonna get rid of it and give it to them, unless there's a huge buyout at some point. Simply because they've already re-registered the trademark. They know that if they keep it, they could sell a lot of Saga by working with Monolith Soft again, because they get a meaty cut from that. And they're still making a decent bit of money from Cosmos figures and crossovers in like gacha games and stuff. So I don't think that Bandai are ready to give up the Saga IP anytime soon, but if they give them like, if they give Monolith full permission to go at it with whatever we want, then we're getting a Saga and a Blade follow-up to properly tie them together. That will be Xenoblade 4. But if they're a lot more loose of it, we're probably going to get a unique game. Well, not loose. If they're a lot more tight with it, we're probably going to get a more unique game with just some Saga elements thrown in there. That being said, even considering the plot and fan service and ties to all of that stuff, I still think that Xenoblade 3, for as much as it goes towards false advertising, and that still pisses me off to some extent, with the promises they made that they just didn't end up keeping, although I get it. They did it with 2 as well. It's just the thing that they do to keep spoilers safe, which I would much rather than... You know, it's still annoying to some extent. But, regardless. I lost my train of thought. I think that, yeah, okay. Fucking got it back. I think that Xenoblade 3 set the pretty good precedent, where you have the main game be like the mainly original story with some little Easter eggs sprinkled in, you know, maybe have a few returning characters. Don't have them be like party members or anything, but you can have them be like side bonus characters like Blades or Heroes. That'd be neat fan service. But it's mostly an original story focusing on the new characters and a new set of villains. And then the DLC comes out, and that's where the real shit happens. But we'll just have to wait and see. If I'm being more completely honest, purely because of how ambiguous the nature of 4 is, I think I'm unironically more hyped for Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition. Which is a game that we have not been promised, but if they release on consistent schedule, will be out in 3 years. Which is a thought I'm not dealing with well. Because if they wait 2 console generations for it, I'm probably going to be in my late 30s. Or mid-30s when 2 Definitive Edition comes out. Maybe early 30s, actually. But if they're just doing like a 10-year gap thing, then we're getting it in like 2 years, 3 years. The game is fucking old. Alright. Actually, checking the time, yeah, this is gonna be the 3rd Keystone. This is gonna be like Keystone 4 out of 5. And then after this, or during this, we just have a extra fucking mermaid segment, and then we have Shadow Lord, and then the achievement should pop. I would love a more unique Xeno game and or a spin-off like a Warriors or even fighting game. Xeno fighting game could go hard as hell, but I don't know how flexible Monolith Soft is with their game design to allow for something like that to be the case. A Warriors game would be nice, but if they did one, I'd want them to like... I don't know. I don't need the most hardcore fan service in the world, but I would like there to be like decent amounts of character progression and not like the usual big crossover thing where all of the characters are somewhat flanderized. Like the Persona Q games or Fire Emblem Warriors and stuff like that.
Must defend my mission.
I feel like a unique Xeno game is a possibility for the future, but with what they've just set up, I don't think Tetsuya Takahashi or any of the other members of the Xeno team would want to be like, yo, you know how we have that long 20-year legacy that we finally just connected together? Yeah, what if we fucking added more to that? Like, okay. I think that what we're going to see with Blade is we're probably going to see a 2-part series where we have the Class Trilogy and then we have one more trilogy. And then Tetsuya Takahashi around that time is probably going to have to consider retiring, so we'll probably set up a brand new trilogy or a brand new Xeno game. And then, once the new game is set up, he's probably going to start passing it off to new writers again. Or we could even see that towards the end of, like, Blade. Regardless, I don't think Blade is one of those things that's going to just keep going forever, like DQ or FF. It's gonna end eventually. Yes, Persona, I want them to start doing Persona shit like how Persona had Q spin-offs. I would rather they don't, if I'm being honest. Oh wait, actually, hang on. You know what? Fuck fighting game, fuck spin-off. I want Xenoblade Rhythm game.
Best game. Best game.
Xenoblade Fashion game? Okay. Fuck my suggestion. Bless you coming in with the best ideas, as usual. Good to see you, mate.
Must protect. Must fight.
Oh. Holy shit, he has jetpack.
Where do you think you're going?
Ow! Why is the music in this game so fucking good?
No mere robot can face the majesty of Grimoire Vice.
I can't concentrate.
Just popping in
with
to
all
say
this
hi, gonna
bullshit
watch a show with a
fancy
friend.
talk.
That's all good, it was still good of you to pop in. Hope you have a good stream though. It has been going pretty well. We're decently on pace. I probably didn't need to start 2 hours early. But I guess we'll see how it goes. I hope you enjoy the show. Actually wait, before you leave, if you're still here, what are you watching? I mean, the songs don't need to have lyrics. I just want to vibe to Xenoblade music, you know? Lost, seen it a couple of times, he's never seen it? Well, I hope it goes well, and I hope he enjoys it. Beat it up! Take care. Alright, have a good one. Bless you. Come here. Slaughter the child. Got it.
Must defend my mission.
You.
I'm not pissed Yuri Lowenthal is gonna kick the shit out of it. Yosuke!
Hey.
Hatred and...
Going back to the Xenoblade 4 talk, out of everything Future Redeem set up, including all of the Saga connections, and all of the random-ass references to Gears X as well, out of everything, I think the thing that felt most deliberate as a setup for 4 to me was the reveal or hint that Malos, aka Logos, the purple core from the Trinity processor, is just in End's sword. In the final battle. I think that's probably the most interesting thing they set up to me. Because Malos's return is something that people have been speculating since 2. But it's always come off as one of those, like, in-between meme theories for me. Like, something where people are like, haha, wouldn't that be funny? But what if actually, though? Shit like Riku being fucking almighty and powerful and all that. And then he actually ended up being that way because he was in Future Redeemed. So I feel like, I don't know. they have an idea of what to do with Malos. Malos redemption arc, I feel like, is the most likely thing we're gonna see before even any saga, like, references or connections. So we'll just have to see how that gets played off. Especially because they elaborated on it in the art book in the most vague, confusing way possible. The whole art book situation is such a troll. I feel like the art book did more to deconfirm things than it did to answer things, like the theories that Galea got turned into the Infernal Goldo in Xenoblade 2. Which is one that I'm actually a little upset about, but the fact that he did go out of his way to specify that maybe suggests that Galea could have more, like, involvement. And it's not something I'm opposed to, although I feel like obviously stuff like the Conduit and the Zohar and the Trinity Processor, those relics are simply too powerful and important to the world of Blade to just get rid of them. Like, explaining them out of the story would be harder than explaining any reason they could still be in the story, basically. So, those aren't going anywhere. But, I don't know, as much as I would be a little interested in seeing, okay, if she wasn't the Goldo, then what happened to Galea? I feel like for the Class Trilogy, that should be left behind. Don't need any more Radamanthus, don't need any more World Tree, don't need any more Minos, or whatever the other one's called from the art book. Galea didn't get turned into that one monster? Yeah, the art book deconfirms it. Xenoblade 3 1. Actually, you know what, I will pull it out because it is very interesting. Have you not seen any of the discussion about this Vladislava? I am very surprised if that's the case, because I feel like everyone's been talking about this fucking book. Right here. This thick 400-page Bible. With just several pages of the end of just Takahashi interviews and stuff like that. I'd be very surprised if you hadn't seen anything in that book. It has been just openly discussed all over the place lately. I have seen some of it, but I've yet to buy the book. It feels kind of off to read it since I don't have it. I mean, unless you know fluent Japanese, you probably won't be able to read it either, because it's not coming out in English unless it gets picked up by a publisher. I feel like the recent movement with all the Japanese fans complaining about how the Western fans just uploaded scans of it online because not everyone is going to have the money to afford the book. And, well, it makes it easier to translate as well. And a lot of the Japanese fans were like, no, it's illegal, please don't do that. And the Western fans were like, well, we can't fucking read it. So it started a bit of a movement with a lot of notable artist figures, mainly Gigi, aka Kameniki, have started reaching out to publishers and expressing interest in getting it published by a Western company. So here's hoping that we see that at some point in the future, because it's not handled by Nintendo, it's handled by Kadokawa. And I would definitely be interested in an official release, because the fan translations have taken so long. Monato's Secret File only got translated about 2 or 3 years ago, properly. Then after that, Alvarez Record still hasn't got a full official translation. Well, a full fan translation to my knowledge. And a lot of the most important parts of Ionios Moments do have translations, but I think it's still going to be a long time until we see the full book. I'd definitely be interested in discussing some of this stuff when I'm done with this, because I feel like I am going to have a lot of extra time.
Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Because it is just this section, which is the mermaid section, and then after this we do... My Japanese is very limited, but I would like to read it once it's translated into English. Only part I've seen is that one image of Mio's tummy floating around the wall. Yeah, that's probably the image that's gone most viral, even though there is a Mio image in the art book, which suggests even more questions. And I am very tempted to just flat out stop the gameplay to pull it up because of how much it just brings up in regards to lore. And it's also worth noting everything in the art book that we don't see in the game is worth taking with a grain of salt, because while some of it confirms some theories, if it wasn't implemented into the actual game, they could have had a change of mind.
Back when the wife ran off too, right?
Like one of the personal favorite beta elements I've seen is a beta design of Senna towards the end of the book, where she has two hair buns instead of her usual like droopy ponytail style, which further suggests the theories that she is Bridget's daughter, which is one that I've always been a fan of, which is very interesting, because it makes me believe that it was, at that point, it was probably changed to make it more vague, because it was already blatantly obvious that, I don't know, you know, I was gonna say it was blatantly obvious that Mia was NieR's daughter, but at the same time, I feel like during the lead-up speculation, the majority of people were leaning into the idea of it being either a far-off descendant or even a clone than they were just a blood daughter. Of course, I am happy with how it ended up. I'm a massive fan of the polycule. Well, that shit is so funny to me, but it also makes me really happy on behalf of the characters. And the fuck you that every Rex hater got when the photo got leaked.
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's alright to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this
Senna's
is not
Bridget's
the
daughter? That
call for
never really crossed my mind. I mean, it was a very popular theory leading up to 3's release and even throughout 3's lifespan.
I'm not big on
But
either.
in all fairness, it was also a very vague one. Wasn't much to go off of outside of the fact that her hair is damn near identical to Bridget's. But the art book showing that one of her beta designs had the Bridget hair buns instead of the unique hair just further proves that she was probably envisioned as Bridget's daughter at some point, even if it was never planned. And believe it or not, there is even further evidence, just crazy, non-spoken concept art evidence that suggests that Morag could be the father, but I don't think I have the technical knowledge to explain all of that at the moment. I might do a stream, I might even do just a unique stream going over art book chat, but I feel like most of the stuff that could have been said about it has already been said about it. A lot of the supplementary lore is very interesting. Leading up to its release, I guess to explain, leading up to its release, there was a lot of discussion going on, because one of the sections of the art book was announced to be a Q&A section with Takahashi. So...
Right, let's head for the inlet. Kaine, Emil.
They asked the Japanese fans in a poll to answer a bunch of questions about Blade, and also submit any questions that they had.
What is it?
Nothing.
About Xenoblade 3 or its ending or the main game, which were then asked to Takahashi in a lengthy interview, to which he answered a lot of the more minor stuff, but a lot of the more major stuff he purposely held off of because he announced that it was going to be relevant for future games, and he didn't want to spoil it.
Some way to get inside that thing.
So
This ship is in a state of want and decay.
whether that be referring to the DLC of Xenoblade 4 or the plot of Xenoblade 4 itself, or even just, I don't have answers yet, but I will eventually, then, yeah. But Takahashi is a man who thinks well ahead of time. I mean, the image of Uriah and the Mechonis sword being crossed came to him before X was even released, so... Man thinks well ahead of time. Does make me very nervous, but also very giddy and excited as well.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin. We will need...
Alright. Time for the slow ass walking around the ship section. We're just back to Xenosaga Episode 1 again. Creepy ghost girl too.
Wait, did you see that girl?
He's quite start and very thinking 6 years ahead type of guy. He scares me sometimes. Yeah, he is very funny like that. I mean, even back in the Saga days, he was getting ambitious. He was like, alright, we're gonna make this a 3-part anthology that spans 6 games.
There may be clues somewhere.
And then the first game was too big to put on 2... And then the first game was too big and too expensive to put on 2 discs, so they just released it. And then the second game he handed off to a new guy who kind of fucked with the story a little bit, from what I've heard. So he was able to finish the first part of the anthology with Saga 3, and then the rest of it kind of got scrapped. But I wouldn't deny some of the concepts that were going to be part of it got carried over into future Blade games, and then maybe even Blade 4 if he decides to bring stuff back in a significant capacity. It's a very interesting series to talk about. It's probably why I'm such a fan of it.
Wait.
Right, Depop Delena. Go in here. That's an item. That's not what I wanted to touch. Give it a nudge.
A hidden room. How delightful.
They were getting very ambitious with Xenoblade 3 as well.
The exit.
With some of the concept art that's in there.
We cannot.
They clearly had very big ideas for that game that they weren't able to fully, like, evolve. So he's hoping that a lot of it gets explored in 4. Or even potentially further beyond. I highly doubt that Xenoblade is going to end anytime soon, even if I do think it will reach a logical end eventually. Key.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk. The what?
Wait.
I fucking hate this section. It creeps me out so much.
Would it not be wise to explore the rooms on the floor above us?
No. Bad smell. I wonder what it could be.
Just Is that?
Why is that?
About... Oh dear. Look at the bodies. They are all people from town.
What? I will...
Hey there.
Why is this a fucking horror game now? Only theory I have that is still unknown to me is, does there exist meaning for Matthew in the game to quote the same Matthew in the Bible? Is it just a cool Easter egg, or is there more than meets the eye? Who the fuck knows with this series, honestly? The only thing I know about, like, canon Bible stuff in Xenoblade is that Jesus is a character in one of the Saga games. So, I don't know. It was probably just a reference, though. Like, Xeno is known for having tons of biblical references. I mean, even putting Matthew aside, there's Noah as well.
It's that...
Hold.
There's Noah as well. There's just tons and tons of crucifixion.
Wait.
And all of the Zohar emulators are named after Jesus' disciples in Saga 1. Just, there's a load of stuff. It's not even just Christianity. There's tons of just biblical references in general. Though I couldn't name all of them. Okay, this fight is a long one. We are definitely on pace for me to be finishing this. Probably not within the hour, but I'll definitely be done by... I don't know. I think I'm gonna try aiming for sub 4 at the moment.
They're in the way.
This fight is one of the only ones I'm still missing an achievement on. However, I'm not going to try going for it super hard because I know that it's only possible in ending C, which I haven't done yet.
Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Jump. Alright.
No.
He is right-handed. You can see the pneumacor on his right hand in Future Redeem's final
That
cutscene.
is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
I can't believe that little girl was actually this thing.
This monstrosity is unlike anything we've faced before.
Come
Remain
on.
vigilant.
Get it? Dip it down.
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them.
Get it? I'm questioning what other stream games I want to do. I'm just trying to make a little backlog of my own time.
Don't stop now.
Outside of Saga 2 and 3 and the Blade Trilogy, and maybe Gears at some point, but
what it did to those people.
it's long.
The town will be in grave danger.
Probably
should
not
we
the
leave
meaning
this
of the
region.
verse, since
We must end
nothing
it
like what
here
happens in the
and
game.
now.
I mean, it's all just references at the end of the day. Obviously, like, Xeno isn't the Bible. I mean, the Bible would be way cooler if it was, but it's not. So... a lot of, to my knowledge, there are some passages which reference specific actions or, like, meanings of characters, but none that actually, like, happen directly. Ow!
Now is our chance. Attack
Come
with all
on.
that you have.
Get it. Easy. Unfortunately, this is not the whole fight. This is the part I was
Think you
talking
could
about. This
recover
part
from
sucks.
such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Here it comes. Dodge!
Alright.
Is this thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us? I can't believe such a huge shade even exists.
Come on.
That thing ain't normal, so stay smart unless you want to get dead.
This thing will destroy the town if we don't stop it.
Don't punch me! That is a good point. The town is like right over there, but no one really seems to care.
The number of spears flying our way is increasing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Come on.
My word, if this continues...
This is so annoying.
Hey, over here!
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
Okay, thank God, this is the final phase, so this is scripted. I could have sworn that this fight was way longer. Alright, it screams at me.
I think we're in trouble.
My body won't... Damn it! Fuck!
No! It stopped?
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
We can never be together. You disgust.
Stabbed him in the fucking head. Alright. Hmm. 1 week. Your husband's dead. We shouldn't go in there right now. Thank you, talking book. Really not that much longer to go now. I'm just trying to think if there's anything that I'm forgetting. I once saw me grab my Bible so I could find the quote and said, "Mummy, do you do such weird things at night? My goals are far beyond your understanding." What?
Yeah.
When you were threatening that shade on the beach the other day, how did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
What weird things? Reading books?
Alright.
That's kind of funny. I hope it's not too late over there at the moment. It's 5 AM here when you normally stream. I appreciate the viewership, but you really should probably prioritize your rest over giving the stupid, sometimes but not always funny Australian man your attention. So long as you're looking after yourself. Unless you work like night shifts. If you work night shifts, then that's perfectly fine. Sleep in the day, work at night. So we go back here. Oh, what happened? My job has no shifts. Gotcha. Charlie, was that you?
Shades on the coast. That he still.
Have you any?
I'm spoiled. By the
Thanks.
I'll do.
Charlie? Oi! Hang on just a moment, I'm going to just make sure that my dog's okay. He's doing fine, thankfully. Yeah, normal work day, I get like 5 hours, so I'm used to staying up late like a degenerate. Longest I ever went without sleep was 3 days? Vladislava! What the fuck?
One last. Sit up.
So long as you're taking care of yourself.
Even without those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues to turn.
And your children. Child. Alright, this should be an invitation to a wedding. And now we're going back to the facade. Oh, so now you want to come in. There's space on the bed for you? Jump up! Get up! Come on! Now we got the fuzzy boy hanging out as well. Don't care about waypoints. Takes longer to set them up than it's worth.
Does it not strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert?
Should it?
They normally live in forests, yes? Deserts would seem to hold little sustenance for them.
Well, we can certainly guess what they've been eating.
What the fuck happened to that one? He just went flying in front of me. Alright. Alright, now we're back in facade. Oh shit!
Great. Covered in sand.
Diving in sand is an excellent way to lose health. Do try to be more careful,
Shut up, book. I didn't mean it. Let me through. Yo, heard you getting married, mate? Cool wife, bro. I will always take care of myself and my family. Just life has been busy with work and family stuff. Been having to take care of my mother all the way in Hungary as her health is looking bleak. She's in her 80s. Well, it's a very good thing that you're doing that.
To think they even have rules governing.
What's it?
What?
And I hope that you, she, and the rest of your family are doing well at the moment. Just okay.
No,
You'll find it.
Hope you're just looking after each other. I'm... Nice village, bro.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Who am I interacting with? Alright. Begin the wedding. And then nothing went wrong.
That wolf is a shade.
No! Ow! Wait, I forgot to see if I could buy the Phoenix Spear. Hang on, how much money do I have? 4,200? I cannot buy the Phoenix Spear.
The wolves appear to be targeting you. The leader seems to have the power to reflect magic.
Go on, try me.
Then we must.
I'm gonna go see how much the Phoenix Spear is, and then I may buy, may not buy it. If I can get it, it'll be an amazing asset because it's broken, but we'll just have to wait and see. Come on. Weapon store! Uh-oh. Mother is humble about her health. All she wants to do is get to see the end of her favorite light novel before she passes. Well, I hope it works out. Unfortunately, I've never really been well on commenting on this kind of stuff, so all I can really do is wish you well. And I hope that she gets to read it. going. I don't blame you. Emotional support is enough since I know everything will be alright.
Worst.
It makes one want to enjoy a bath. For certain.
Oh. Hang in there. And I hope things go alright for you, Vladislava.
Yes.
Vladislava. I would stumble. Into the King's Mansion.
Yeah.
This bro's got a Shulk complex. Smash them all! To hell with the rules. Alright. Time to fight the dog. Alright.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king. He seeks the king of Facade.
Phoenix Spear! My dog really just walked into the room at the wrong time. I hope he's not watching this. Nah, he's good. He's just a little sleepy boy at the moment.
So much rage.
I don't blame you for tripping up on my name since no one else really has it. I once had my doctor give up midway through on writing my name and just wrote me as Vladislav Air close enough. I understand the struggle of names as well. My name is Aiden, by no means harder to pronounce or mention, but it has been misspelled more times than I can count. Because it technically has like 4 or 5 official ways of spelling it, so I'm constantly like Aiden with an A or Aiden with a Y when I should be just Aiden with an E. Alright.
The king is in danger.
I'll guard the king. That's what Firo would want.
Indeed. You must worry about protecting more than yourself in this battle.
Come on. Lay it on thick. Where the fuck are all the other guards? Get him! Get him! Okay, I think that this is what marks going into the end game, so... Go into the end game, and then I'm probably gonna beat it. But actually, just quickly first, I think I might order some food to show up. So I have something to eat when I'm done. Which will be pretty good.
Is that this?
So this will be a brief interruption. Sorry about that. Quality stream. I don't even know how much money I have at the moment. I guess I could technically, like, walk between locations while I'm sorting this out, couldn't I?
This is the last.
Now, hold up.
Alright. Going to the end game.
We should return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
The multitasking is insane on my end.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking again, Vice.
But
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
I guess.
Come on. We're gonna go get Yona back. I'll schedule it. You know what? I'm confident in my gaming ability. I can probably beat the game before this shows up. So let it be known that if it shows up at my door and I'm not ready, then it's gonna spoil because I'm ordering sushi. I'm just gonna make sure that's going through and then I can finally pull my chat back up and see if there's either a million messages or none. It's about names, alright. Yeah, some names are too long here. I once met someone called Rozdestvensky. And when he told me how to spell his name when adding it to my contacts midway through, I just went, can I call you Roz? You will never meet a true Russian unless you have a stroke reading their name. That is funny. The ironic thing being that every once in a while at my work, there is a regular who comes in, can't say too much because, you know, non-disclosure and all that. I'm pretty sure he's Russian purely because of his accent, but his name is like Phil. Which is really funny to me. He's probably not like born and raised there then, but I find it funny how he has that thick of a Russian accent and his name is Phil. Alright, so it's Rozdiazvinsky. Rozdiazvinky. I'm already messing it up. Oh my god. Alright. Lost Shrine Nip. Rip off. Wait, am I meant to be going here, or was there something else I was meant to do first? Hang on.
Let's...
Alright, here we go. Fucking amazing music coming up. Pretty much the rest of the game has fantastic music. I love it. I always struggled to choose what my favorite game soundtracks are. But more often than not, I'll usually end up thinking that NieR Replicant or NieR Automata has to be the best in my books. I always back and forth between the two, though. I do consider Xeno from time to time as well, but I'm also considering soundtracks as a whole. And emotional weight and stuff like that. And you know, Xeno soundtracks, a lot of banging tunes, but they also have a lot of stinkers. Well, not necessarily stinkers, just like cutscene music that's like, I'm not listening to that shit regularly. I mean, Xeno has some good cutscene music, like the soundtrack used for The Decision is extremely good, but that's still not something I'd want to listen to every day. Wait! Alright, gotta climb up this godforsaken tower one last time and then we're probably good. You ever had video game music to your normal music playlist? Just me? Okay. No, I don't add video game music to my normal music playlist. I add normal music to my video game music playlist. My playlist is a godforsaken mess. It has everything from like show and movie and game soundtracks. It has the more regular music, some more not well-known stuff. It's just a mess. I really wish I could listen to this song more, but I need to beat the game. So get out of my way. Yeah, I did not have to start stream. Actually, looking at it, I definitely had to start stream early, but I didn't have to start it 2 hours early. Just an hour would have been fine. I could have easily slept for longer. Going through. I just realized I have to upload my third Xenosaga highlights tomorrow to YouTube. It's mostly finished, I just still haven't come up with a title for it. My YouTube shorts have still been doing very well though, which I'm pretty happy about, even if it hasn't really been drawing in many more followers and viewers and stuff. I think my short-term goal at the moment is going to be 30 followers. I've got my follower goal is getting component cables for better streaming quality. Hopefully off of the PS2, because at the moment I'm just using AV adapters so it can look kind of smudgy. With component cables it'll hopefully produce a clearer image. I don't know how much, but it should also allow for upscaling, so I can get it looking near emulator quality. Or playing off of base hardware, but we'll just have to see. Getting close. Wait, hang on. Okay, I always get lost there. Alright, this is the last save point for a while, so if I die I get sent back here and there's about half an hour of game left. So really hope I don't die, because that basically guarantees that I'm not getting my food.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Right, its estimated arrival is 1:15, so that means I
This is where
have
Vice and I first met. First fought together.
23
Wow.
minutes.
This is where you used to live, Vice?
And now...
Alright, let's go in. Time to beat the game. If I don't see that achievement pop up, I'm gonna be very upset. Let's go. I do really enjoy the gameplay loop of this game, even if it is significantly more simple than Automata.
I ask.
My little one also adds video game music to his normal music playlist. I checked his playlist and was pretty normal. Caught off guard to see him having every Persona 5 Royal song in there. That's really funny.
Yes.
To whom? Why did you must...
Because of a black disease.
How?
By separating body from soul. Corresponding shells.
Well then, it seems the way is open.
Alright. Man's greatest enemy, redheads. Oh shit. Alright, time to get him.
Devil! What's happening?
Sorry, this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
Come on. Set us up.
We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
Alright.
They copied my powers.
Shit on a shingle. They can use the
Shit on a shingle.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice,
Come on.
are you all right?
Tevila, Popola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades?
Alright, there we go. Stop running away from me! Okay, actually, hang on. Ow! Gotcha. Fucking cruel. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my
My book has a
mind
list.
and tongue
Pure
have
black
been
hair here,
greatest
been trying to dye it red, but it just ain't working.
But now
That
the
is a
latter seems to be-
big shame.
Well,
I never know what my hair color is. I feel like it shifts every year or so, just naturally. It used to be like extremely blonde, and then it just at one point decided, you know what, you're ginger now. And then it just turned completely red. Brunettish. I don't know what to call it. It's so weird. Oh, fun little ball. With people dancing.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit
Get
late
him.
for that.
Get him! Come on! Get him! Ah! Get him while he's down. I don't think I can play through recklessly. Come on. I forgot how many of them you had to fight. I should have considered going to a vendor and getting more healing pots on the way here. But they are also dropping strength drops and stuff like that, so that should carry me. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. Come on.
Stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good
Parts!
I don't think he's doing too well.
Right.
Right.
Yes, good plan.
Pretty bossy, right? Fucking hell.
Protect Kaine for us. Come on.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Is the audio distorting for you? I can't tell if my headphones are doing something weird or if it's the stream.
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool!
Damn no.
And then she kicked it. Oh shit.
These things are freaking me out! Kaine! What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine.
Get her up. Oh
We
shit,
don't
Goose.
need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
kill some shit and move on, alright?
It
Get it?
seems to lose some control when it charges.
And move to the next room, or no, this is when it gets up. Okay. Come on. Stab it.
This thing?
That claw. Oh no!
I can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go.
Oh wait, hang on. What do you mean it's locked?
This way. Move.
Let me through! We're shooting everywhere. Wow, Dragoon Lance, that's so helpful when I have the Phoenix
Up
Spear.
here.
Oh wait, actually those might have healing items in them. Medical Herb, fantastic. We're getting close.
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
Come on, climb up the stairs. Yes.
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Right, now I have to keep fighting it.
Attack incoming!
Come on.
The entrance is locked too!
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament. Strike the beast while it's down.
Come on, please. Ow! I think this is when everyone comes to help us. Yep.
あら、ペルアと試練、シー、無責音。イラ、コフ。
What are you doing here?
歩いて死んだ。と、改ざんとキロだろ。
You are correct.
いや、アラントテ賛成だ。
ウワリとてトラス。感化失禁で。
Get him down.
あら、ペルアト。
飛んだ、来て、切りごいたり。
アッペリア、トサチチサタト。トレルタ、カイザムチ。
Go!
え、タッカー、奇跡を。
Alright, let them go, and then we have a rematch with Double R and Purple R, and then it's straight to the final boss. We're getting close! I have 13 minutes to beat it if I want to pick up my food. Come Come on, come on, come on. All right.
Devil.
We've...
Why?
It be humanity.
All right, here they are, and fight time.
You and I... We're the same. Tools in the hands
Here's
of a
hoping the
master.
food gets delayed for some reason. I think I should be fine. It really is just two fairly short boss fights. And even if it does, I ordered sushi, so if it was like a hot meal or something, I'd be a little screwed, but, you know, that'll be fine if it sits outside for a few minutes. Come on. Get it? Alright, just bonker on the head. On. Alright. Give me another strength capsule. And she's dead. Now we just gotta kill her sister.
Please, don't do this, Coppola! You and Devil were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial. The coolness of such a fate is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
Oh, please don't die here. Please, no. Can you stop? Oh, I have tons more health potions because of all of the fights. Okay, never mind, I'm fine. Alright, there they go. Oh my god, I guessed sub 4 earlier. I wonder if I'm gonna beat the game in 57 minutes. Alright. Oh yeah, Emil's not here anymore because he blew himself up. Ladislava, you've been here for a few streams. But you haven't been here since, like, I started Saga 1. I've been talking about doing this damn speedrun achievement since I started Saga, pretty much. So I'm very happy that I'm finally getting this out of the way. This really has been, like, several months in the making. Which is kind of stupid considering how easy it's been. I just kept putting it off. Alright. Final boss in 8 minutes. Easy tasks in life are always the ones you procrastinate on the most. I have a task I should be doing too because I'm being lazy right now. So true. Why are these guys invincibility frames? Not anymore. Alright. Heal up and here we go. Final boss.
This ends here. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
How could a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
Alright, there's the book down.
Be careful!
I know.
Come on. Come on.
Damn it.
There we go. That's almost it. One more phase and then we're done.
Kaine, watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger,
Well, actually, I think there's two more
Stay
phases. Hang on.
aside or be cut down.
now come on! Let's finish this! Vice, what's wrong?
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Come so. Just do it. Strike the killing blow.
Come on. And final phase.
Something to defend.
All right.
I have a reason to live.
One more blow. There we go. Just got to do the final name prompt and I should be good. A lot of easy tasks in life we put back further for selfish reasons. Like, I don't want to do my job because I don't want to sit there in the coldness of Russian weather where I could be in my nice AC powered home. Guess I can't blame you for that. Alright.
What's my favorite cookie? What the? Okay, who do I?
that it? That should be it. Can't skip the cutscene, the memory does not stop. I'm not seeing my achievement though.
Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
Time to beat the whole game over again? Nah, I'm continuing off of a save that I haven't finished yet for my main playthrough. Not sure if I'm gonna do ending C, D, and E on stream to get those achievements that I'm still missing, or if I'm just gonna play it in my own time. But this I did want to do on stream just to have people to chat to, so we'll see. If I do play them on stream, they will be significantly shorter. Well, not shorter, but significantly longer actually, because I'll be taking my time with them instead. Where's my achievement? I think it's based on save logic, so I probably gotta save my save and then the achievement will pop, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Such a weird way of doing the credits. They do them in alphabetical order. Also, it is 1:15. Do whatever you feel is right, no matter what it is. I will always watch it. That is very much appreciated, Vladislava. Oh, of course it arrived early. It didn't fucking matter. It's been here for like 3 minutes. Of course it's shot 3 fucking minutes early anyways. Didn't matter that I beat the game. I am really hoping this achievement goes off. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be so upset. Driver did it just to spite you. Also, you can see that I think part of the game is spoiled because it just passed, but Kira Buckland's name was in the credits, and Kyle McCauley. I think that accidentally spoils things. They're credited as question mark, and I think I know the reason. It's because they're voice actors from Automata, and I know for a fact that Ending E is exclusive to the remake, which is what I've been playing, so they probably have some Automata shit in the remake. Which, upset that it gets spoiled to me because of the credits, but what you gonna do? I'm waiting until the achievement pops to end the stream, and then I'm probably going to eat my lunch and prepare for my appointment. I'll let you be to get whatever you need to get done, so you can stop procrastinating. Skip the credits? I can't skip the credits. They're unskippable. I've got a pretty hefty work week coming up, I'll say that much. I don't mind the credits though. Like, the music is very pretty. You know, it's NieR music, of course it's pretty. There's your Kotaro! Later, mate! There we go! There it is, Lightspeed Fighter. Complete the game within 15 hours. I'm not procrastinating, I'm just doubling my workload and giving it to the next person. That's a fucking hilarious way of describing it. Well, that clap was probably super loud in OBS. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, that was NieR for the foreseeable future. Whether or not I stream it is going to depend on if I'm in the mood for it after Saga 2, because I could very well just decide to play it myself. I am thinking of doing another game break in between Saga 2 and 3, maybe a full one instead of just a random challenge or something. And there's a few I'm leaning between, but yeah, as mentioned, a bunch. I'm going on break for next Tuesday, and then the Tuesday after that, I will be returning with Saga 2. Which I've heard very mixed things about, so I'm kind of excited. I feel like that could be very fun. And unlike Saga Episode 1, where I did half of the game on emulator, failed, and then restreamed it, it's going to be all new reactions, because I know nothing about Saga 2. Or 3, so I'm very excited. And yeah, I guess, is Telos in 2 or is that 3? I'm pretty sure that Telos is 3. So, Saga 2 is the one that was meant to be the second half of Saga 1. So when they end on getting the second Milsha, all of the second Milsha stuff, I'm assuming is what happens in Saga 2. And I know it's a little not necessarily controversial, but divisive, because Takahashi decided to hand it off to a newbie director, who apparently made various scripts. Wait, well, what the fuck was that? Hang on, I want to watch that. Yeah, anyways, the newbie director apparently made a bunch of script and story changes which conflicted with the original narrative, which then had to go and be retconned and or changed in Saga 3. So, I'm looking forward to that. Why was Kaine yelling? Was that just a trailer? I kind of want to see what that was. Because that was interesting. No, it's the next one. God, this is going to take a while to load. If it starts playing the original loading one again, then yeah. Xenoblade 3 art book. This thing is awesome. I just had this out the whole time. Never did anything with it. I think I need to put it away now. Found a new Easter egg? Yeah, I have no idea what that was. Just...
Vice!
Yeah, what is this?
Dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
What the fuck was that? I don't remember that happening in the game. This section, this is all just regular game stuff. Kaine is fucking hilarious, bro. Okay, I don't need to watch all the rest of this. Yeah, that was hilarious. Anyways, Gone next week, Saga 2 the week after, and if you're following me on YouTube, I have the exact same username. If you're not, I will continue to upload my daily shorts and the next Saga highlights video. So part 2 will be out, part 3 will be out tomorrow, and then part 4 will be out next Wednesday. Anyways, thanks for showing up. Later, Vladislava. And any lurkers that might also be here. Hope you have a good evening, day, afternoon, whenever it is. See you, everyone.